Right, hello then, welcome to the second webinar in this series of 4. Thank you very much for joining me, and people pop in a little bit later, etc. That's fine as well. So make sure you ask questions as per usual, but I'm going to go right the way through it as quick as I can, because the whole point of today, unless something else comes up that you want answered more urgently, is to actually show you like the whole process. Hopefully from start to finish, but I can't promise that because it really does depend on time. We have an hour to do it. I think we can do it in that. It is the process. I will miss out bits probably, but the whole point of this whole system is you can use bits and pieces of it. I'm going to basically go through the different parts of the whole thing. So we're going to start with, I'm cheating slightly here because as far as the finding a niche, how to monetize it, and the keywords part, I'm going to, and pretty much the writing the script, actually thinking about it, I'm going to kind of do something that I know I can do nice and quickly. So there's not a lot of keyword research. I already know the type of thing that it's going to be monetized with. I already know the keywords I'm going to use, which are also in there as well, in the course as well. As far as writing the script, as I've mentioned in the course, and as anyone that knows me knows, I like to just gabber along and do it on the fly. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go through and do it on the fly like I would normally, by just taking some of the bits and pieces from whatever product it is we decide to promote. So I will crack on with it. Then we're going to make a quick video. I did think about this. I was going to do like a webcam video because they're kind of the easiest ones, but then I figured I'm kind of recording this for you as well, so I'm not sure how that would all react in the sense of me being able to then take that video and upload it within the process. So what I'm actually going to do is use Explaindio, which is my sort of go-to video maker anyway. I'm going to make like a nice short little video on there, nothing too elaborate, a bit of a voiceover, export that and then upload it and do all the things that we would normally do when we upload it. We will also see, no promises on this one because we're going to be using the ordinary upload method, not like the live one, because that really will take too much resource. You can't really do that while I'm recording and running a million things at once. So I'm going to do the normal way of uploading it, and we will see whether it does happen to pop up into any of the searches within the time that we're looking at it. But like I say, no promises on that one because there's a very good chance it won't, but I'll keep an eye on it and we'll go from there. Okay, right. So first things first, let's do this. Right, we're going to go through the course as if we were doing the course. So if I just pop the course up there, okay. We went through these bits before, so we don't need to actually go through all this stuff again unless you've got a question. I've got the chat open rather than anything else. So if you've got a question at all, I will see it and I will pop into it when I can. Right. So the first thing we'd do would be to find a niche. Now, like I say, I'm cheating slightly on this one because I am literally going to do the launch method. I'd already decided this. It is one of the methods that we have got on this particular course. And it's basically what others are launching, and we're going to go to the good old munch eye, which is just here. So let's go and do that right now. Wait for that to load up while I explain the rest. So we're going for the launch method. That is part 1. Okay, so that's finding a niche is the launch method. As far as how we're going to actually monetize it, it kind of lends itself to this automatically, but it's either, depending on what you want it to be, it's either launch jacking or it's like affiliate marketing. It's up to you. It's kind of the same thing anyway. So that is what we are going to be doing as far as the monetizing side of things, obviously, because we're using the launch method at the top here. Now the keywords, now this one as well, I'm telling you all these now because then I can just get on with the other bit. The keywords bit is also, I am going to go for the quick and easy method, which is the modifier method. If you remember, in the modifier method, basically all you do is you put your keyword and then like review or bonus or does keyword work, etc, etc. Now what we're going to do for this particular one is, because of the time that I'm doing it in and the fact I want to show you the whole process, we are going to target the review keyword, because we can take a quick look at sales pages and things and take some tips from that. Now normally, quick disclaimer, normally what I would do is actually get hold of the actual product, which I haven't done in this case, and I would get hold of the actual product and go through it and give a genuine review. What I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to kind of review what I can see from the front, from the sales page and from the JV page if they've got one, that sort of thing, okay? So that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to target the bonus bit because I'm not putting a bonus together for it. So, but if I was taking more than the time I am, then I would probably put together some sort of bonus as well. To do that, you can just throw together like PLR stuff, or a lot of the times these launches actually give you give you a bonus page to use anyway, and you can include the word bonus in that. So without further ado, PLR stuff is private label rights. That's what it stands for. It basically means someone has written something and they've said that you can put your name on it or change it or do what you like to it and call it your own. Or you can just sell it. It doesn't have to be PLR. It can have what's called resale rights, which just means you're allowed to sell it as your own and take the money or give it away. I should actually say it should be, if you're using it as a bonus, obviously you're not selling it. Resale rights usually include a giveaway rights as well. Sometimes they don't, because they want to attach some sort of monetary worth to that product they've made. So as long as it's got giveaway rights or PLR, then you can give it away as bonuses. And like I say, a lot of these things actually give their own bonuses now anyway. So, right, so let's go in and find something. I had my eye on something anyway. This is muncheye.com. Basically, this is a big launch calendar. Tells you what people have got coming up. So we're going to look at something that actually came out. I think it's today. I've lost track of my dates and things. I think it's the 29th today. So down here, I spotted something the other day. There we go. Video Maker Toolkit. So we're going to look at that and we're going to run that through. So what we do is come into Muncheye, take a look, see what it is we like the look of. It doesn't have to be today's. It could be way into the future. And in some senses, you would probably do that. So you've got time for the video to rank and things like this. But this one here, I'm going to choose this one just for this scenario. So we're going to click on that. What that does is it comes to this page which tells us a bit more about it. It's a graphics bundle. And this is for the JV, so this is for the people promoting it. So you've got all the stuff that says like what they've done in previously and what the customers are going to get. Now this is just a graphic on here, so we can't like copy and paste it into anything, but you can get an idea of what it is that you are going to be reviewing. So you can see you've got like loads of different graphic assets, animated, live footage, stuff like that. So we can use that to fill our kind of sales script, if you like. But as I said, I'm going to actually sort of almost do that on the fly anyway. I'm not going to worry too much about the sales script on this. It's more to show you the process, but you would go through and write down a sales script, etc., etc. Okay, so what we do now is we're in Muncheye. Now, when you're in Muncheye, this will tell you about the launch, and then it'll give you a link to the JV page. JV stands for joint venture. It just means people that want to sell it for me and make some commission. It gives you all the details as well. Front end price of $17 to $27, commission at 50%, so that's not too bad, not too shabby. And it says here you can earn up to $229 per customer. That's because there'll be a funnel with different upsells, downsells, stuff like that. So that's all good. That all means that we're going to make some decent money if we make some sales. So we're going to click through to the JV page. Excuse me, froggy throat today. And you can see here it gives us a bit more info. Sometimes it is pretty much the same as what they just showed us on that other page, but in this one we can actually sign up and stuff like that. It launched today at 11 Eastern. So what we're going to do now is I am going to go through. I'm actually going to pop through and get my JV Zoo affiliate link. Hello there, Tamar. We're just running through, like we're only in the first process, which is like choosing an offer. I haven't got a lot of time, but quick recap, we're basically going for the launch method, the launch jack-in for the money, and then the modifier method, which is like adding review and stuff on the end of that. Okay, so now we're just looking for a product. Got to Muncheye, found this one. I'm going to click here to grab my JV Zoo links. Now I know I've already applied for these because otherwise this wouldn't be up here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to grab these links here. What you do is you copy those links, and what I'm going to do is 2 seconds, get a notepad sorted, and I'm going to pop that into there for now and then pop that on my other screen, just so that I've got a record of that for now, because we're not ready to use that quite yet. But that's my JV Zoo link. Basically, if I was to go here and then put that into the browser, it'll come up, and that is now the, and I'll just wait for this video because it's bound to start, which means I need to pause it. Okay, it's not too bad. I've had all sorts of internet problems today, so please let me know if anything happens that means I skip out or anything like that. Okay, there we go. That's better. I can see whether I'm on the internet or not now. So right, so yeah, so this is the actual sales page, which we're going to use to take some tips, some little snippets and stuff for our script. Now you can spend longer than I'm going to if you had the time. We're trying to fit it all in. So basically, this is our thing we're going to use. So that's no problem at all. Go back to this just so you can see what's what. We've got our affiliate link. I've copied that into this here. What I'm actually going to do now while I think about it is I'm going to get, this is Pretty Link. You can use this to cloak affiliate links and stuff if you want to. It's more just to make it look prettier on, some people say you can't put affiliate links on YouTube, but I do it all the time. But I do tend to put it through a Pretty Link or something like that, like a cloaker of some sort. So I'm going to add a Pretty Link. This is literally on a WordPress install on my Pocket Ace promotion site, and then it's just put in there and click through. So I'm going to add a Pretty Link. It's as simple as this. All you do is you put in the URL that you want it to go to, which is our affiliate link, and then you give it a name. So so it's Video Maker Toolkit. So I'm going to put BMT version 2. The reason I do that is, like, the shorter the better. It just looks better when you're putting it into things, takes up less stuff. Title is purely for you so you know what it was. So this one you can do it, make a toolkit. You can make this longer if you want, because no one actually sees that except for you. Then all I do is I make sure it's a 301 redirect. That just means that it's permanent redirect, and I put no follow on it, and I track the hits just so I can see how many people are going to it. No follow doesn't really matter, if I'm honest, in what we're doing, because we're doing it from a YouTube thing, but if you were doing it within a site you would do that. So I have it set as standard. So now if I copy this, now much like I did with my affiliate link, if I now put that in there, you can see it's the Pocket Ace promotion, and I can press return. Now it goes to the same place, but it's that cloaked link. Now if I go back to Pretty Link and I refresh that, you can see I got one hit, one unique. Okay, so that's just me, and it'll show you how many times it gets clicked. It's a great way to see what's what when you go through there. If you click onto there, excuse me, it actually tells you where it's from, when it was, little chart and everything like that, so you can see when people are clicking through and what they're up to. Okay, right, so back to links. So what I'm going to do now, I've already copied that, but I will just do that again just in case. Copy that to my clipboard, and I'm going to pop that in that notepad that I showed you a minute ago, which is off of the screen. Okay, so that's our link done. I can actually close this up now because I've got that copied, and I've got a couple of them open, so let's close one of those. I also don't need that anymore because that's already in there. Okay, now with the script part, let's go back to our actual system so you can see where we're at. Okay, so we've flown through this bit because of the fact we've chosen the launch, found something that we want. We're using the modifier method for the keywords. Now, what we're doing now is we're going to do writing the script. Now, with a review or a walkthrough, what you would normally do, what I would probably do, is have my face on screen. Now, as I said before you were here, I think, Tamara, is like with the logistics of me recording this for you guys to watch later, and then recording myself on a webcam, and then trying to get that sort of saved and everything to actually upload it during this session. It just got a bit too complicated, a bit too convoluted. So what I've decided to do is use Explaindio instead, and make a nice little explainer video with just a few little points and put a little voiceover over that. So it's not quite how I would probably do it if I was like actually spending the time to sit here and talk into the webcam. Okay, but it's going to be the same sort of thing, and it shows you how to use that sort of stuff. So right, with this structure, it's still the same thing. It's usually who you are, what you're reviewing, what it does, what you think of it, and a good call to action. Now, also, if I'd sort of preempted this, I probably would have asked for review access so I could actually go in. What I'm going to do for this particular one is just look at this and take a couple of the points off of the sales page instead, and then I'm going to pop them in there. Now it's up to you whether you think you need to see everything you ever review. I mean, I don't by any measure. I see a lot of them, and if I do a proper review walkthrough, then yes, I have seen it, and I've had a look at it, and I say what I think about it. I'm one of these that tends to be, if I've got nothing nice to say about it, I just don't say anything. I don't put out bad reviews. I just don't bother doing the review. But some people do. It's another business model where you can be completely honest and try and give all the pros and cons and stuff like that. Like I say, I give pros and cons, but I don't tend to put the effort into a video if I don't think it's worth it. So, but with this one, I know that this person here, they do release good stuff, and I know that looking at this is, it's something that my lot would probably like, and it's pretty, when with graphics packages, it's pretty self-explanatory. You can't really, it's not like it's not going to work like a software, or it's not going to, do whatever it's pretended to do. At the end of the day, this is images and graphics, so of course they're going to work. As long as they're the right format, which they are, then they're going to work with the things that they're going to work with. I usually just ask for a review copy now, if I'm honest, because people kind of know me a bit anyway, and if you've got a few sales in places like JVZoo, they tend to be totally up for that. I have bought stuff before to try it out, but with the amount of stuff I tend to review, I try and get it. I try and get a JV affiliate copy if I can. What they tend to do is with things like this, they'll give you access, and then the access gets cut off when it's actually released, so that as an affiliate you can review it and stuff, and then obviously you go ahead and buy it if you like it. Sometimes you get a freebie, but you'd be surprised, even beginning though. It's not just because I've got some sales and things like that. Even at the beginning, if you ask nice enough, a lot of 50-60% of people will give you a review copy because you bothered to ask and they're happy that you're going to promote it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to do some sort of video. Now hopefully my computer can hold up with Explaindio running at the same time, so let's pop that up. This is Explaindio for anyone that has it or has never used it or has never seen it before. Could do with an update, but I didn't want to tempt fate. I've had a bit of a techie day anyway, and I didn't want to update it just before the call and find out nothing worked. So I've just left it what it is, but it still works perfectly fine. Now, what do you think of it, Tamar? Just while I'm sort of starting this. So, right, what I'm going to do is real quick and simple and easy. So I'm going to create a project, and then I'm just going to call it Video Maker Toolkit version 2 review, and create. Okay, so we got that on the go now. Yeah, it's a good piece of kit. What I'm actually going to do as well, let's just go here just for the sake of, so it was Video Make Toolkit. Let's go for review. Just see what's going on with it. Okay, so we got a couple of things there going on with the reviews, and then you got version 2 as well. So let's do Toolkit version 2 review. Yeah, a couple of things going on as well there. So it's nice that there's some videos there. So no, like I say, no promises whatsoever, but you never know. We might be able to take over a couple of these. It really depends how quick it sort of goes up there, because we are going to use like the slower method, not the live kind of method, because I don't think my computer would run all that at once. So right, so now we know that there are some things up there, but there's not a lot, and that's what we're going to target. We're going to target the keywords Video Maker Toolkit review and Video Maker Toolkit version 2 review. Okay, they're the two main keywords we're going to do. So if I just take a note of them as well, pop them down. All I'm doing is popping them in my notepad, just so you don't get confused. It's that there, look, just doing that. Doesn't matter how many reviews. It just means I actually see that as a good sign, because it means that if things like that are, if things like this are ranking for it, then it's going to be fairly easy to rank it. Now I haven't bothered doing anything in the sense of how many people are searching for this, because that's not the point of the launch method. Again, to save some time, we don't need to do that, because the whole point is that there are no searches until it's actually launched. It only got launched today anyway, and it's more just to see whether we can get up there or not. So, but yeah, the reviews actually are a good sign, not a bad sign, because it means that you can do that too. And the fact that they're quite early, they're quite 15 hours, 8 hours, 2 days, 9 hours, and so on and so on. It just means that it's obviously a fresh search. So right. Where's my Explaindio gone? There we go. So as I was saying, right, go back to this. Now that we've done that, we've seen that there's some bits and pieces there. We're not there, obviously, because we haven't released anything, haven't put anything. All we've done is we created a product. We've created a project, and we've called it this Video Maker Toolkit V2 review. Not that really matters, because we'll be renaming stuff like that once it's exported anyway. Now, what you want to do now is you want to click on this add here for the different film things, and then you can add sketch scenes if you've got like SVG files, they're called. Or you can create a new sketch scene, or you can add animated slides from the collections that come with it. So I'm obviously going to take the easier option and do that. And then I'm going to choose something here. You can see you got lots of different slides and things. All I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the businessman here. You can see it's got different slides doing things. And then I'm just going to add the pack. Now, by adding the pack, what it's going to do is add all of these slides rather than just one. You can just add one. You could just add the single. But I'm going to add pack, and you'll see what it does. Okay, let's make that a bit bigger so you can see what's what. There you go. Right, so what we got now is each one of these is a slide that lasts this 5.3 seconds. Now, all of this here is sort of editable. The actual animation and stuff, the whole point of that is the animation is there to save you all the time of doing it. There are some cool things with like font effects and things like that as well, but I've grabbed this one here. But each one of these is different. So the next one does this. This one does this. I'm not necessarily going to use all of these. This one does this. See, so it's quite cool, and it's sort of already there. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go and we're going to edit some of these, right? Okay, so all you do is you choose your text area here. It shows you the stuff that's over here, and you go, so we do stuff like hi. That's going to go off there. So what you can do now is you can go text size. Pop it down like that, okay? If I go quiet, it's only because I'm trying to multitask. Okay, so that's that slide done, right? Hi, my name is Alex. I love graphics. Okay. So I was really sad too. I'm putting sad because of the face he's got on here. You could take a bit longer and sort of take out the ones you don't want and stuff, but sad to see that everyone was using the same as me. Okay, just trying to make sense with what he's doing. So right, so we got hi, my name's Alex and I love graphics. That's a happy thing. So I was really sad to see that everyone was using the same as me. And then we could put same old images, same old videos, just all the same old. Oh, come on, fat fingers, there we go. Just all the same old, right? Okay. So now let's go over to the sales page, have a look and take some bits off of here. So I'm doing this very much on the fly for you. So we can grab stuff like this. Oh, let's go into the wrong bits. There we go. Let's go back to here. Let's go back to this one. What was I saying on this? Let's change that to, so what I need is, right, and then we can lead into this and we can go, and we're just, all I'm doing is I'm grabbing some of the bits on here. Let's go back. Boom, and one more. Oh, what's happened there? It's obviously going right. That's too much. So let's do. That's going to do the whole thing. We don't want that, so let's just get rid of that. Put this back to, what was it? 50, I think, wasn't it? Okay. Okay, there we go. Right. Where's that background bit coming from? HD. There we go. You can mess around with it a bit. Obviously, do the different, do the different sizes of the fonts and all that sort of stuff. So we do that. I'm gonna get this one here. Let's put. So I've got that, and then I'm gonna put with these. We sad on that one. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you. All you got to do is click like that, and it gets rid of that one. Get rid of that one. There we go. And now I can start to create eye-catching videos that don't look like all the that's going to be too big, but here we go. All the others, let's put that. Boom, boom. Too small. Hashtag first world problem, but the scrolling thing on the middle of my mouse is breaking. Just thought I'd let you know. Right, don't look like all the others. Let's get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. If you want to be as happy so I'm making a big deal about these graphics, aren't I? Happy as me, then just click the link in the description below and check them out yourself. Okay, let's get rid of that one, get rid of that one. Don't need the Facebook stuff. And then we can put here, we can put, what was it called? Video Maker. Video Maker Toolkit version 2 is really good. There you go. Right, so now we have that video thing there. Right, and that's the whole thing there. Now what we can do now is we actually want to do a voiceover. So I'm gonna sound stupid for a minute and do this voiceover, show you how to do that. Right, so what we do with the audio is you can click to do voice, and then all you got to do is you got to click on here and then like record this. So this could go horribly wrong. I don't know, to be honest. So I will do that now quickly, and I'm literally going to just talk over the same thing. Hopefully it shows me. I can't actually remember. Yes, I think it does. Hi, my name is Alex, and I love graphics. So I was really sad to see that everyone was using the same as me. The same old images, the same old videos. So what I need is 100 cartoon mascot characters, dozens of live footage videos, hundreds of video backgrounds and audio files. And now I can start to create eye-catching videos that don't look like all the others. So if you want to be as happy as me, click the link in the description below and check them out yourself. Seriously, Video Maker Toolkit version 2 is really good. And stop, see? Fantastic piece of acting there. That should go in there. I could do the voice. I could do that, I can add that to that. Okay, and then I'll exit that. Hi, my name is Alex, and I love graphics. I don't know if you can hear the audio or not. Hi, my name is Alex, and I love graphics. It plays the audio. Hi. So if I click on that one, it's saying. So I was really sad to see that everyone was using the same as me. Now, it's not ideal, like I say, but it's nice. So I was really sad to see that everyone was using the same as me. Pause that so just in case you can't hear it, it's annoying. So it's got play with voiceover here, and basically what it's done is it's done audio all the way through there. It's got this video. It's not going to be a very long video. What's that? 5, 10, 20, 30. It's about a 35 second, 40 second long. Oh, it tells me there, 38 seconds. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to click on save, just so I make sure I've got it. Yes. So I was really, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on create video. That's fine if you can't hear my voice. It's because I haven't got my system audio coming through to you. I've just got the microphone, but believe me, it's on there. What you heard me speak when I was actually doing it, that's now on that audio. You can see by the if I play that. So I was really here, look, it's showing me the. So I was really sad to see that see how that's popping along. So I was really sad to see that everyone was using the same as me. All right, so that's all on there, and I'm going to click on create video. With this here, it's the audio is because I got so much running. As soon as I got Explaindio switched off again, it should come back okay. Hopefully you're hearing what I'm doing though. It's because I got too much running, and I know I have. I thought it might be a bit of a push. Okay, right. All you do on here, you export it. It's got its default whatever there. Video size, you want it to be widescreen and HD. Video quality perfect, export speed fastest. Watermark means you can click on there and you can have something on there so that people can't steal it. And then I could put start export. Now this is gonna take a few minutes, so let's just do this one here. Video Maker Toolkit, and just save that. Okay, now it's gonna run through. It's gonna take a minute or so to do that, and hopefully it's not too choppy. So if anyone's got any questions so far, then please let me know in the chat box, because it's a perfect time for me to read them, and I'm going to have a swig of my coffee as well. So, how are we doing for time? Not bad, not bad. We're about halfway through. That's cool. So you can see even chatting away and explaining it all to you, and trying to make it up on the fly and stuff. It's taken me like less than half an hour so far. So honestly, that review. Possibly not, because it is a little bit cookie cutter. But the fact is, if I can get a video ranking up there and someone just wants to find something like that, they very often just click through anyway. And if they click through on your link, then they buy it. I don't think I'm going to convince. And the other thing with the launch model, it's not quite as difficult because obviously they already know what the product is. And the fact is that they're already searching for the product name, so they know what it is. They just want to see someone that's done a review of it. Now, like I say, I would probably normally actually be on screen. Obviously, that gives more of a personal touch. It means that they can see you and you can actually say something. I also would have been inside the product itself, probably have that up on screen showing that I can see inside it. You can imagine that's a lot more powerful than some explainer video like this. Explainer videos, as I said in the last session, I think, and I've said before, I tend to use more for like a generic local business, or if I'm just doing something quicker, and that's why I'm using it now. And that's if I was doing it properly. I am going to put this up on my actual YouTube account and stuff like that, because you never know with these sort of things, and it shows you that it goes up there. But yes, I would be on screen. I would be reviewing the actual product, like inside it, or at least I would have me on screen in the one corner, and I would have the sales page and explaining what I'd used and why I thought it was a good idea. So yes, honestly, probably not. But if someone was to come across this video once it's ranked, there's a good chance they're going to click through on your link anyway, just because you bothered to put that thing up there. You'll find a lot of the reviews people put up there are fairly lazy. They're just like a box shot, saying, hey, this is a product, go and buy it, type thing. Whereas at least I've explained some of the things that are in it and explained why I wanted to use it, because all my stuff looked the same. So how do you do that in screen in the corner? Oh right, okay, with the webcam stuff, if you're just doing the webcam, then obviously you can record it on you can switch the webcam on, have you showing on your own screen, and just record your screen like with the screen capture software. Job done. If you want to do it so you're in the corner and you're talking over the sales page, then you will need like an editor. I use Camtasia, and there's that other what was it called, the Video Pro thing the other day. I think that's got an option to do it, but you will need some sort of editor. You literally, it's the way you put yourself in the corner when you're doing something like that is the webcam. It's two different tracks basically. Like when you're looking at an editor, you've got the one track which has got your webcam on it, and you've got one track which has got your screen on it. And all you do is you literally put your webcam on top and just shrink that screen so that you're down in the corner. So it's the whole screen, you just make it smaller and put it you put it above the screen that shows your landing page or sales page, whatever it is you're looking at, and that way it's over there but you're in the corner. I'm pretty sure some of the webcam stuff does that as well, where you can like share both. Where you can put it down in the corner, like if you've got I'm trying to think what I've got because I don't use it on mine, but any webcam usually comes with some sort of software where you can do special effects and things like that. Now if you had that showing on your screen but made it small enough to be in the corner, then you could in theory record your screen all in one go and have yourself down in the corner the whole time while you're actually looking at the sales page. Okay, right, anyway, that's finished on there, so that's all good. I mean, I can do some sort of like little explainer vid or so. I don't know what you use for, if you use anything for editing or whatever, but I could always do that as an extra. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to open the video folder. And we can see we've got this thing here. Okay, right, now these are other ones I've done before. We've got this here. What I'm going to actually do is pop this down here out the way just so I know what's what. The camera that's built into anything is usually pretty good. Most cameras now that are built in tend to have HD capabilities, and with webcam you don't really have to worry about that too much anyway. Right, before we do anything else, let's close our Explaindio down.
So I was really sad to
save that. Yes, and then we'll close the whole thing down.
So I was really sad.
There we go. Right, close the whole thing down. So hopefully it'll be less choppy now. How are we doing? We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Okay, right, now what we're going to do is we are going to do those steps that I have shown you. Now, we actually called it this Video Maker Toolkit version 2 review already, but if we hadn't, we could come in here and rename it. I just pressed F2 then, I'm on a PC, and you can just rename it. What we're also going to do is we're going to right click, and again this is a PC thing, I'm not 100% sure if you can do this on a Mac or not, so I apologise if you're a Mac user, but you can come down, right click it and go to Properties, and it brings up a whole load of different stuff. If you go to the Details tab just here, you've got all this extra things here. Okay, so what we can do now is we can actually, just to save time, if I copy that because that's our main keyword, then come back to this. What we can do now is we can go in title and we can put our keyword, subtitle, we can put something like Video Maker Toolkit, so we get that in there, give ourselves 5 stars. On the tags we can do the keyword, then we can do Video Maker Toolkit, and we can put Video Maker Toolkit, Toolkit review, and then let's do Video Maker as one word as well. These are it's just kind of common sense stuff to do like that. You've got length, got frame rate and everything like that. If we then come down a bit more, contributing artists, pop it in there as well, year 15. That's for music normally, but you can put review in there. Directors is myself. Producers is myself. If you were going for you know, like a brand name or something as well, I could put something in there. So I could put Pocket Ace Promotion. Writers, again, let's pop that in there. It's mainly for branding, this sort of thing. Publisher is not bother. Encoded by author URL. Now with this, what we can do is you could put your website or whatever, or we can take our URL that we are pretty link and pop it in there, and also pop it in there. So we got those in there. Parental ratings, don't worry about all that stuff, and then we click apply, and click OK. Now if I just right click and go to properties again, you'll see that's all stayed in there. So that's now in like the back end of, if you like, that's like meta keywords and stuff like that, and that's all in there. So that's a good thing to have done. Click OK on that. Excuse me. Right, now the next thing we're going to do is we are going to upload this to YouTube. So here's my YouTube, click on upload. I'm already logged into my Pocket Ace, okay? So you click on YouTube, click on upload, make sure it's on public. Let's grab that again. Then we literally drag and drop that into there. Okay, now while that's uploading and doing and processing all that, so it's not going to take long at all, purely because it's so short. What we can do here in the description, right? What we want to do, obviously we've got that there. What we can is grab that from the name of the actual video. So what we're going to do, we're going to put pipe symbol, and then we're going to put review of video maker toolkit by Alex Copeland, just so we can get that in there again. Okay, we've got the thumbnails down here, so we can choose what one we want. You can usually choose a customized thumbnail if you wanted to. Time restraints, so I'm not going to do that. But you could do a customized thumbnail with, you know, the name and review written on it. Very easy to make them, so no problems there. Description. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to put video maker toolkit review without the version 2 this time, just so we got another version of it. And then we're going to get our link that we did in Pretty Link and pop that in there. Okay, now what we're going to do, a customized thumbnail, shooting for it. A customized thumbnail is, well, you can see this part here. This is what it's showing. This is the thumbnail. Now, if you've got your account with YouTube, like linked to a mobile and all that sort of thing, like basically if you've got it properly set up and authorized, which you should have to get all the various things that you want to do anyway, then you get the option to add a customized thumbnail. It's basically an image that you can create yourself rather than having to choose one that it decides from the video, because these are just taken at snippets from the video itself. Customized thumbnail, you can literally, it's like a front page, if you like. How can I let me show you YouTube. Here we go, let me show you on my channel, right? Like that there, that's a customized thumbnail. See how it's got video ranking machine review, and then it's got that there. These are customized thumbnails. These aren't actually from the video. This is me taking a screenshot from the video and then adding some text on it. So you can see it's like, so when that's just screen grabbed. But these ones here, they're all custom. So you can see it's like, instead of taking it from the video, it's like it'll stand out when it's in the results. And that's what it shows as well. That's a customized one as well there, look, because it's got that there. And it's basically when it's in the search rankings and stuff, you can it shows up. To make them, all you've got to do is literally just get the correct dimensions, which off the top of my head, I'm not 100% sure. But if you Google it, dimensions for custom thumbnails YouTube, it'll tell you the actual dimensions, and then you just make them in any graphic editor. So, I mean, there's plenty of free ones. GIMP is a good free one. Pretty sure it's called GIMP. Yeah, there we go. That's a totally free open source. It's a bit like Photoshop, stuff like that, except it's totally free, totally open source. And again, I'm not sure what you're working on, so I'm not 100% sure. I think it's got a Mac version, or there'll be a Mac equivalent. So, and then all you do is you literally just throw graphics in there. Job done. Okay, right, so that's all uploaded there. Right, now what we're going to do, if I bring up the actual system that we've been using. Okay, we've done that. We're into ranking our videos. We've done the pre-game stuff. We're uploading it. Right, title, starting line, description. Right, so what we want to do is we want to have a description. Now, normally this would be... Oh, cool. Rich just said that GIMP is on Mac too, so that's good. And Inkscape is free for SVG files. Yeah, I've used that before quite a few times as well. So very good. Thanks for that, Rich. Excuse me. Now, because I've done it on the fly, I don't have my script. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some bits in here, okay? But what you would do normally is you will have written out your script, or you will have taken your script that you spoke just on the fly, and you would put it in here in text form, okay? So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to do some of it that I can remember. I'm not going to do the whole lot though, because it's just you watching me type, and that's like a waste of time. So found recently at all not looking the same, which is why you did some new. I know it's not exactly the same, but it's just to get some content in there. Luckily I found, and then you want to put your keywords again, tomato, and also use sign as well, just in case anyone's not reading the chat. So I assume that's for the graphics and stuff, yeah. Luckily I found video recently which has, right, and then let's do some of these. So that's 100 HD video backgrounds, dozens of, sorry this is a little bit dull, I'm trying to do it as quick as possible. Live footage videos, 100 cartoon, Scott characters, 100 plus audio files, and much more. Right, okay, right, so we got our thing there, we got the one of our keywords, we got the link, we've got the script, okay? Check it out on the link above and start. That's the call to action that you always want to make sure you get a couple of them in. Check it out on the link above and start making cool videos too. Okay. Right, then what we want to do is we want to do, if we're going to follow this, might as well. Let's go through. So we've got the description, we want the authority link. So what you want is something from Wikipedia. So if I just go here and do wiki video graphics, not sure what that, oh, spelled that wrong, but I'm not sure what that would bring up. That's actually not the best thing I could have done. Let's do video production. Try to less speed. Pickmonkey.com as well. Loads of ideas coming through. Great. Right, video production. That'll do. Honestly, it's just to get a link out to something that isn't promoting. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the link here, copy that, pop back into there. More about video production. Pop the link in there. Okay. Right, they want relevant phrases. So let's go in here. This would be like all the different things. So we got like, like the review there, maybe reviews, and you got the version without the version 2 in it, and then I'll do one without any review on there at all, like that. Okay, now if you were type, let's make this a bit better. There we go, that's better. So yeah, so if you were targeting bonus and stuff like that, you would carry on with that sort of thing. Then what you want to do, you want to get them in your tags. I'm literally just going to copy, paste. You can do all this in one go with commas in between if you wanted to. Okay. Okay, then another little tip I always do, which means that you get, I've showed you this before, I'll show you in a bit, but basically if you add a tag to all of your videos, you end up with all the related videos as well, which means you like fill up the screen, which is pretty cool. So what I always do is I always put my name, and I always put Pocket Ace Promotion. Then what happens is YouTube picks these up and shows it as related videos within your own stuff. So it just means I'll show you when we get to it. You'll see when it comes to the end of it. The link you included in the description, is it to your own page stroke destination? Yes, it is. Well, no, actually, that's an affiliate link. That one. Are you on about this one here, Rich? The one at the top, or this one here? The wiki one. I'll sort of carry on while you're wherever and come back to it. The top one, yeah. The top one is actually that's the affiliate link. So I mean, that could be a link to my own. It can be a link anywhere, basically. The only YouTube says they don't like affiliate links. Yeah, everyone puts affiliate links in there. I have to put my disclaimer on it because you might not be everyone, and for whatever reason, you might not want to do it. Okay, but everyone does. But it can be a link to anything. It can be a link to if you wanted to be like super safe with it, you could link to a bridge page, like a page that basically they go to first. Like that would be like a bonus page maybe on your website that then the affiliate link is on that, or maybe it's a squeeze page so that they can go and fill in their email and get a free report, or even they fill in their email and get sent straight to the offer, but now you've got their email as well. It can be a page in between. So this is kind of the lazy man's way of going just straight there. Now YouTube has said they're not too keen on it, but this sort of thing, like I say, I mean, touch wood, it's been fine up till now. So if the restriction YouTube's got is links within the actual videos can't be to anything except a website that you've actually authorized within YouTube, and it can only be one website. It also can't be forwarded from that website. If that doesn't make sense, I'll go into it at a different time because it's a bit of an explanation. But basically, you can only go to your registered website from within the video, okay? Because you can do annotations and links and stuff actually in your video. When it comes to this description, this can go anywhere you like, okay? Cool, no worries at all. Right, so the next thing, relevant phrases. We've done links to your own channel, subscribe link, own video. Right, all I'm going to do with this one, see this up here? I'm going to grab that, copy it, and then we're going to put link and share this video. The only reason I do that is so it's got some reason for it to be in there, but really it's just so that it's it's kind of this circle thing going on. I'm not sure how much help it does, but it doesn't hinder. So right, social links. Got the tags already. We've done that already. It's not local. Local twist basically means if it was for a local thing, you could go in and change it. See this advanced settings? You could say where it was, just there. All right. Let's get rid of these for a minute. Allow embedding. That's fine. Let's do how to. It's not really that much of a big deal. Monetization, I don't want to. I might as well monetize it. Got that. Okay, so what you can do now is you can do all the social stuff. Now, I will do that. I might as well. So let's do Facebook. That's that one there. This is just so I can grab. You can have these in a notepad or something like that. So if I just put follow me online. Okay, and then let's do Twitter as well. Just that one. And then if I put the main website too. Okay, so that's follow me online. Got those there. We've done the local stuff. Custom thumbnail we said. Okay, and that's pretty much it. So what I will do there is I might even just be cheeky. Thank you for checking out my review of the Maker Toolkit, just to get it in there a couple more times. And in brackets I'll put version 2, just so it's mixing it up. It's different versions of the same thing. Okay. Right, and then I've got my Google Plus there. Let's take that off. Now you would put it in there. The reason I'm taking it off is obviously this is a quick and whatever one, so it's not like something that I'm gonna. Well, I'm unlikely to go out and broadcast all about this because it has been done pretty quickly. But it's just to show you how it can be done. So Video Maker Toolkit. Normally I would post it to my Google Plus and my Twitter, etc., etc. Playlist, I've got a playlist, so I can add this to my reviews playlist if I wanted to. So I might as well. There we go. That just means that on the front page of my YouTube channel, it'll now be under the reviews part. And then we can, when we hit, so basically I'll just double check everything. Got all that, and we hit publish. Okay, now what we would do if we were doing the next stage is we can literally go through these things here and we can click these, and all it does is it pops up. I can show you with like the blogger. You already need to have an account set up for these, but it basically goes to your blogger account, puts the video in there like embedded, gives you the title, same as that, and then you just click on publish post. Alright, now if I was to go and view that blog, you can see it's now embedded, which is good. You know, it's just another way of getting things to rank. So you can see I've got all sorts of bits in there. Literally, it's just that one click, and it's done. Boom. All right. So let's get rid of that, and you would do that with all of these, all the way along. You've got the embed here, so if you've got your own site, you could come here, you can like click that, you can copy that, and you can embed it in your own site, like the Pocket Ace promotion site, stuff like that. I mean, you've seen my Pocket Ace promotion site, but what I would normally do, excuse me, what I would normally do is come in here. My internet's been incredibly slow tonight, so hopefully it's not about to kick me off again. You can come in and you can embed it in here so that when you go through to the post, it's embedded just here. And then again, what I do with my post is I put the script just here underneath, because that's what you would have in there. And that way you can, obviously that's quite an easy thing to rank for, but it gives you an idea of what you can do. So click out of there, right? We got that. We go to the actual video here. What I like to do is I like to check that everything's working.
Hi, my name is Alex.
Okay,
you
can't hear that, but it's that's coming through. That's actually live on YouTube now. And that if I click that there, it comes through to here and gives me the affiliate link, like on my affiliate link. Okay, let's get rid of that. I always check the privacy, check it's public and stuff like that, just to make sure I haven't messed up. Cancel that because it thinks I want to edit it, but really I don't. Right, and you can see here it's got all this here, got all the different stuff there, got all that going through to there, got my Wikipedia link. And then what we can do, but I doubt if anything has happened yet. There you go, look, 3 minutes. Video Maker Toolkit version 2 review. Right, now there is a chance it's because I'm logged in, but what we would do, that's on the web as well, look, and it's popped into there. If I just go to videos as well, there you go, it's number 2 on there, 3 minutes. Hey, someone's done almost exactly the same. Ace. Right, what I will do though, if I've finished doing this, now I'd love to go, yeah, look at me, that's what I've done, right? And there is a chance I have. Let's do the Video Maker Toolkit review as well. There you go, it's popping up for that as well, look, see it just there. I wonder, no, it's not quite good enough for that. Version 2, there you go, it's there for Video Maker Toolkit version 2 as well. Yeah, it is actually Tamar. Yeah, I've used the same character as on the web page purely because I quite like that one, and I know it's got the different things, but yes, it does relate. So now if someone clicks through, it's good that it does that. Absolutely, kind of a happy accident. There's no such thing as mistakes; they're just happy accidents. So right, what I am going to do though, and this may show it up, which is, I've been seeing it like that, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, all that sort of thing, and for those 3 different keywords, it's great. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign out of my actual account, because sometimes that can mess it up. Actually, I didn't need to do that. I could have done an incognito, couldn't I? Right, let's see. Nope, still there. Right, this is me totally signed out. Okay, so you can see now up here, I'm not, because sometimes that can affect it all. And you can see that that is still there. Let's do version 2. Yep, still there. Number 3. Let's do review again. Number 1. And let's do tool quick review. There you go. First video. Okay, boom. All right, and that's with the slightly slow. That's not the live thing that does whatever. Now, whether that stays there, because I haven't done the, sending it to all my different links and all that sort of thing, all the sharing. I haven't embedded it in my site, but I could do, etc., etc. But you can see how, and that's live there. Anyone that anything that you put in there, they come through. They click.
Hi, my name is Alex, and I love graphics.
All right, it's a little bit, but so what? Now, I didn't do any of the stuff as far as, I didn't do any of the stuff as far as seeing whether it was searched for and stuff like that, because it is the launch model. Now, it was launched today, so there's a good chance that people are still going to search for it. Hopefully they'll click through and stuff. But it gives you an idea. You can see that what I do. Yes, it is. It is. I can actually. Is that the audio one? Can you hear that now? Can you on the YouTube video, Tamar, saying the audio is very soft, or you mean that what I'm saying now? Oh, it went down, or is it back again? Cool. Well, what I'll do is I won't. All right, okay. I won't do any extra stuff. Hopefully it's there enough, because we're reaching the end now anyway. So whatever's about to go wrong, hopefully we get through the end before it does. Or it might have been just that I sat back in my thing. Okay, cool. Right, let's close some of these. Let me know when I'm back. Am I back? Says I'm still there. Cool. It's because I'm shutting down some screens. I've obviously got too much going on. Okay. No worries. That's a shame. I should have left that open. You could see I wasn't there. But now I am. So there you go. See, I've reopened that. So right, cool. Right. So that, like I say, that may, hopefully you can hear me, because I'm coming to the end of it now anyway. You can see how quick that was. Now, how long that stays there, who knows? Because I'm not going to follow that up. In fact, I may take that video down, because it was to show you an example. It's not really up there with what I would normally put up there. You can take that little bit longer, but with all the explaining, all the going through, answering questions, stopping and going off and doing other things, that took us pretty much bang on the hour to do the whole process and get it ranked. Okay, so hopefully that shows you that this stuff's pretty powerful stuff, and if you do it properly, and it's not like I did it all, and it's not like I thought too hard about a lot of it, and it still got up there. So like I said, I'll probably take that video down purely because it's not my usual standard that I would put on there. But there's nothing wrong with it, don't get me wrong. It's just people are used to sort of seeing my face on it and stuff. So yeah, exactly. And it's not much of a review. I just chose that keyword to get ranked. I would prefer to actually review it. So cool. Well, that's any questions at all, because we are pretty much smack on the hour now, which is good. I managed to fit that in, which is pretty cool. I will, hopefully you learned some bits. You can see how easy it is. Some people, even when they've read through the whole training and stuff, they aren't sure what's going to be what. Think it's a bit scarier than it actually is, and it's really not. Just do it. If you're worried about the whole affiliate link thing, then just put a link out to your website instead when you're testing this out to whoever's website you're doing the videos for, etc. Right, hopefully the recording picked everything up, because like I say, I'm a bit my computer's been a bit funny today, so hopefully that'll sort it out. If it's a script that holds you up, it depends what you're writing the script for, I suppose. There are some good little downloads in the course, PDFs and stuff like that give you sort of ideas on how to write scripts and things like that. And obviously there's the very, there's the basic skeleton for the different types. But with me, like I say, I love the sound of my own voice, so I tend to just go for it. But if you need to, then all you got to do, Oh yeah, I saw that actually. That's why I stopped. Hang on a second. Yeah, with the hopefully that's back. It seems to be telling me it's back. I will I will call this a night, I think, because the gremlins are about to hit, I think. But yeah, with the script thing, download the PDFs that are available in the course and go through those, because they give you some really good tips, and take it from there, really. And a half decent script is better than no script at all. Is at the end of the day. And there's if you really need some some in-depth stuff, there are some pretty cool trainings out there on video sales letters and stuff like that. And that's kind of the same thing. Alex Jeffries, I think it is, has got like a good I can't remember what it's called offhand now, the video sales formula or something like that. And that that gives you like this sort of thing. But it's basically what I'm telling you to do. It's just a bit more in depth. But it's the whole introduce yourself, say what you've got there, say what the problem is, say what the solution is. It's pretty standard stuff. It just goes into it a bit more. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does a good thing as well. Ben Atkin. Yeah, Adkins, is it? Atkin. I can never remember. I know the guy you mean anyway. So that's the one. Right, I'm gonna love you and leave you then. Unless you've got any more questions you want answered quickly. If not, I will get going. And obviously put in questions and things like that if you can, because we've done the overall look, we've done the run through of the actual process. So next time we really need to be dealing with any problems you've got. I mean, maybe I could look into the scripting stuff like that. Just throw it in the Facebook group and see what's what. So no problem at all. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. I had a blast doing it. It was kind of manic, but it was good. We got there. It was good, and it shows how quick they rank as well. So fantastic. Right, I'm gonna hit the stop button now. Then give me 2 seconds, and so I will love you. This is officially the end of this recording. So thanks very much if you're watching again, or if you couldn't get there and you're watching this one, then we'll see you on the next one. Yeah, audio would be great now. It's because I've shut everything down, not doing anything. Hopefully it didn't skip out too much for you. So right, I'm going to stop recording now, so I will say my bye-byes officially.